Greetings, I'm Mark with Unlimited Story, unlimited-story.com, a channel dedicated to writing, world building, marketing, and most importantly, getting things done. If you want to support this channel and the things that I do, you know what? There's a link in the description. You just click on stuff from there that's got my name on it, and you're doing great things for me, bro. Appreciate it. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing Megalith Online by Alan J. Crom. And here's the description. Megalith Online is a harrowing adventure for an unlikely assembly of heroes. A young man with a degenerative brain disease who becomes the catalyst for cosmic evil. A father who is desperate enough to sabotage the world's most ruthless corporation. And together with three gamer friends who are no longer human, they conquer an MMO merged with a quantum AI and Lovecraftian entity in another dimension. Tags: LitRPG, fantasy, science fiction, Gamelit, portal fantasy, adventure, profanity. And what's our little graphic here? We got a dude standing in front of some water that looks like it may not even be real water. It's like fantasy tech computer generated water, and some, I don't know, bits of data coming down off this rock from above. So let's see what it's all about. I have just finished reading the first 3 of Megalith Online, and I'm going to start off by saying I thought I was going to be in some like online MMORPG, and I got something even better because they were doing tabletop, so that's a big win in my mind. So what ends up happening? All right, episode 1, you are introduced to Nick. Actually, there's a ton of characters, and I'm surprised I was able to keep this together. So yeah, props to me. Yeah, good job, Mark. But also, like, I felt like it was written in a way where characters were introduced slowly, so I was able to be like, oh, okay, everyone's kind of grooved down. Yeah. So, all right, we're introduced to Nick. That is your main character. He is token plain. Like, there's nothing to him. Not anything special. He's not mean. He's not really nice. He's just, maybe he's a good guy. He's just generally good. Like, you know, he's got C-level qualities and maybe like a B+ for being a decent human. All right, so he goes over to his buddy's house. His dad, don't remember his name, but he's a tin hat person. You know, the person who believes in conspiracy theories and all those other things? That's Dad. Okay. So he goes upstairs to meet his buddy, Sean. Sean is in his room, murmuring, like, we're talking this like weird, I don't know. We're going to say Lovecraftian because that was in the description. And so then when Nick goes to like enter the door, his buddy's like, yeah, I'm doing great. Don't worry about it. His room looks like a dumpster. You know how people are, and they're in their 20s and they don't care about anything. There's food, there's clothes, and whatever. So interestingly enough, Sean, he's their DM. For those people who don't know how tabletops work, there are people who play the game, and then there's one called a dungeon master or game master or whatever you'll call them, DM, GM, but they basically run the show. So Sean is the DM. So Sean is like typing away on his like old green screen computer, and for people who don't know what that is, I'm not going to explain it. It's just old and it makes a lot of clacking sounds when you type. So he goes and takes a shower because he doesn't want to be a stinky college kid who lives in filth for their gaming session, I guess. So Nick, because he's a nice person, decides to clean the room. And during that time, he finds this like beastly syringe, which has a word that I'm not going to be able to pronounce, but it sounds like it's really techie. It starts with a Q-U-I. There's a B and an N in there too. So anyway, they're injecting this stuff in him. Spoiler alert, he's getting injected, and I'll be talking about that some more in a bit. So anyway, Sean, stinky, he's clean now. DM comes back, throws his crap on the floor. Nick's all like, dude, bro, I just cleaned this. And then Sean's like, yeah, good, thanks, Mom. Anyway, so they go downstairs. They start getting set up for their game. Oh, wait. Nick goes to get some soda, and then you're introduced to the other 3 important characters. So you got Trevor. Sounds like he's the only one who's got any physical, strength. So he's like the tough one. He's a little bit more aggressive than the others. There is Alicia. She seems to be the quiet. I'm sure she has got some type of talent that we haven't been introduced to yet. That'll be convenient for the plot. And then there's Greg, who I just assume is going to be the smart one, because there's got to be a smart one in every group, because that's how you move the plot forward. Props to the smart characters. Good on you for existing. Or maybe it's Alicia, I don't really know, but I just assume Greg is smart. Because he also plays, I think he mentioned that he also plays other groups, so it makes me think that he knows more rules and it's just more knowledge. Because people who play multiple characters tend to just play more in general and have more game knowledge. So anyway, getting back on track. They end up going downstairs and they all start gaming, and then their DM's like, yo, I'm changing the system, which everyone's upset about, and rightfully so, because if my DM ever did that to me, I would freak out. I'd be like, what do you mean you're just rugging us? You're just pulling the rug? Just no. Unacceptable. Never do that. If you're a DM or a GM, don't ever do that. You're a terrible person. So don't change the system, especially mid, whatever. So anyway, things keep going, and then Sean his like face just starts blood starts coming out, and they start freaking out, and the next thing you know, they called the dad. The dad just runs down there, he jams a needle in the back of the boy's head, neck, like right behind the ear area with another giant syringe. He's like, you're gonna be okay, and everyone's just, rightfully so. And again, I'm just gonna say, I really appreciate some realism, and everyone's like, what in the F did I just see? And the dad's like, don't worry about it, don't tell anybody. And be like, what? And then, Sean, who's just, spurted blood out of his face, was like, hey, don't worry about it. It's fine, and I'm just like, all right, okay. I mean, you got to move the plot forward. It just bothers me because he's just trying to brush this off like it's nothing. So he goes off and gets a new shirt, and I guess they're going to start doing stuff. I mean, already it's starting to pave the way for, at least what was covered in the description, so I'm happy about that. I'm just surprised that it didn't. I was really hoping to get into this online world, because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I'm going to be reading Sword Art Online or whatever that other anime MMORPG that was actually way better than Sword Art Online but never got popular. When I remember, I'll just put it in the comments or whatever. So anyway, one sentence summary. All right. Tabletop group gets ported into MMORPG and saves the world. Yep, that's what I'm going with. And that is a wrap for Megalith Online. If you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing, or at least watching another one of my videos that YouTube recommends. If you would like to have one of your stories reviewed, hit me up on my website, unlimited-story.com. There's a bunch of Discord stuff on there. If you're proficient in the internet, you just click on things until, you make it work. It's not how the internet works at all. And yeah, that's good. Thanks. Peace.